All right, welcome everybody to Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. I'm your man, KTJ, former men's counselor turned love coach. And today we got a good one for you. What really happened with Jeannie Mai and Jeezy? This is what we're talking about today. As you guys know, they have filed for divorce. Jeezy actually did the filing for divorce, which says a lot in itself because men generally don't file for divorce. So you know it had to be something. All right. So let's get into it. Let's get into this article that I found on allhiphop.com. What really happened to Jeannie Ma and um, Jeezy here? So here it is. The article talks about Jeannie Ma and Jeezy seem like a match made in hip hop and Hollywood heaven. What went wrong? They were just married for a few years, and this article is going to talk all about it. And that little part talked about how she is into dark meat. Mm-hmm. So it goes on to say, after just 2 years of marriage, rapper Jeezy, J. Wayne Jenkins, and TV host Jeannie Mai have filed for divorce. While their split has been widely covered in the media, a closer look at their relationship reveals a complex web of reasons behind their decision to part. So I don't normally chase. I don't chase these stories just for kicks and all that. I chase these stories to break down what happens in relationships so that somebody could make a better choice and can understand just a little bit more. So let's talk about it. Growing apart, they said one significant factor contributing to the breakdown of their marriage appears to be their vastly different lifestyles. Listen to this. Y'all need to listen to this. Jeannie Mai, a prominent figure in the entertainment industry, resides in LA, where she's deeply immersed in the Hollywood scene. On the other hand, Jeezy, known for his low-key nature, resides in Atlanta, focusing primarily on his business ventures and occasional tours. This geographical separation led to them living two distinct lives, running in different social circles and having diverse sets of friends and cultural backgrounds. Now, let me just stop there for a minute. Understand this, that when when a couple comes together, they have to have the things in common, right? There has to be some main veins that cross over that make them work together. These two people, had nothing in common. I don't even know how they came together. How did this even happen? They had nothing in common, right? Let me tell you something. And I might have to pull the camera in for this one. Let me tell you something. If you get married and you live in LA and in Hollywood and your husband lives in Atlanta, they live in two different worlds. That's two totally different worlds. I'm in Atlanta, and I'm telling you, if you are a wife who has a husband in Atlanta and you're in California, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, right? He's here in Atlanta. This man is living in beautiful black woman heaven, and you're in LA. Like, so when I first saw this part of the article, I said, I know why they broke up. This is why they broke up, because you can't be someplace else and your husband is someplace. Look, at least you need at least 5 to 10 years of togetherness before y'all can live on separate coasts. Okay, this isn't like being a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Long distance relationships only work if there is an intention of one coming to the other side. And Jeezy was not leaving Atlanta. Listen, people, I saw in one article, they didn't really know who Jeezy was. I could just tell from the article. They knew who Jeannie was because she's been on TV. But Jeezy is like, look, Jeezy is like part mayor out here, right? Whatever he does, wherever he goes, the people show up. This guy is a full-time A-list celebrity in Atlanta. So I knew right there that when I saw that she didn't come to Atlanta or he didn't go out there, that was the immediate 6 red flags that this wasn't going to work. And not to mention they have different cultural backgrounds and they come from different worlds. Like, what do you share? Let's go on with this article. It says it's essential to acknowledge that both Jeezy and Jeannie seem to have entered the marriage with motives beyond pure love and commitment. Okay. Beyond pure love and commitment. Jeezy may have been attracted to the temporary publicity because he got some publicity from being next to her and the aesthetic appeal that Jeannie brought into his life. Yes, she looks good standing next to him, and she got a big platform. Their interracial relationship could have been a factor, could have been, and he might not have been fully prepared for the responsibility of marriage. This is clearly an assumption. Yes, it is an assumption, but there is some truth to it, right? Because anybody who is married understands that you got to be ready to leave and cleave. Okay? You leave all that other stuff, all those other women, all the other things, both of you, and come together and build a life together. You cannot build a life together if you're separate. Because if you're separate, you're going to be separate again for a long time. So let's get a little bit more of this. So yeah, so Jeannie too had her reasons. So look, listen, y'all, you have to have pure intentions if you're getting married. You can't get married because of all these circumstances. This is why it didn't work. You can't get married because it looks good. Because we show up good on paper. None of that is going to last. You have to have clear intentions. All right. So it says Jeannie too had her reasons. She found financial security in Jeezy. Jeezy's loaded. Yeah, she's in Hollywood, but Jeezy is loaded. That guy's got restaurants out here. He's got he got real estate out here. This guy he's doing very, very well. And he's already got I think the child that he has with her makes number 4. So, you know, I could see this was probably doomed from the start. She saw him as an opportunity to break into the world of urban entertainment. Now, listen, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention to this. Listen to this. She saw him as a lift up so she could be more urban. And look, when you see the pictures of them together, you can see she is a lot more urban than she was with her first husband. She likes being in the spotlight, in the urban spotlight. All right. Further boosting her career. Moreover, it's worth mentioning that Jeannie had expressed a preference for dating outside of her race in the past. Okay. So she's been interested in black men, which she eventually fulfilled with her husband to Jeezy. Jeezy checked off all the boxes. Not only was he a black man, but he was a wealthy black man. Not only was he a wealthy black man, but he was a man who had position. He's part streets, you know, which means he's part danger. He's part, you know, all the other women want him. You know, he's a handsome guy and he's tall, right? All these things, but all of that is circumstantial. It's not real. Yeah. The writer said, personally, I did not like her demeanor related to him. She was kind of like hanging all over him. Observe all the pictures of Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, right? I'm gonna see if matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find some right now. You guys, I'm gonna see if I can find some pictures right now and pull them up since we're talking about it. Yeah, let me see if I can pull them up. I want y'all to check out this. Check out this. Because this is worth mentioning. This is part of the reason why it didn't work. Right? There's a lot of pictures of her grabbing him here. She's holding his arm. Like, you know, these are some sweet pictures here, but she just always seemed like she was trying to hold on to him, you know. Picture that nice picture with them and their family. Look how urban she looks. Look, she never looked like this before until she got to be standing next to him. Okay. She's always her hand on the shoulder, you know. She always seemed to be trying to hold on to him. Okay. This man was almost like a prop to her. Listen, I want to hear what y'all have to say about this. I want to hear y'all comments on this one. But I could see that this wasn't going to work out for them. And it's unfortunate that it didn't. But we as a lesson, we have to take this as a lesson and understand you can't be in it for what you think you're going to get in it for, because it's only about the other person. If it's not about pouring into them and them pouring into you, it is not going to work. All right. All right, you guys, if y'all have a video that needs to be reviewed, you want to get a good voice on this story, shoot me an email to lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com and I will check it out. All right. Till next time. Peace.